Hey, friends and neighbors, how are you? I sound like Gomer Pyle or something. I need to stop. Friends and neighbors, hi y'all. We have sun. Oh, it's been like a real summer day here. Almost 83, 84, and that's hot for us, and we love it. Okay, today I want to talk about loving someone else and loving in general. Keep open the doors of your heart. I'm sure every one of us has had unrequited love. We love somebody and they don't love us back. And that used to send me into a tailspin. But then I read and studied a book by this book, Howard Thurman, For the Inward Journey. And I want to read part of it to you. Keep open the door of your heart. There's a profound ground of unity that is more pertinent and more authentic than all the unilateral dimensions of our lives. This is when a man discovers he's able to keep the door open to his heart, and a woman too. This is one's ultimate responsibility, not dependent upon whether the heart of another is kept open for him. Let me read that again. When you're able to keep your heart open, the door of your heart open, it is not ultimately dependent upon whether the other person and the heart of the other is kept open for you. Here's the mystery. If sweeping through the door of my heart, there moves continually a genuine love for you, it bypasses all of your hate, all of your indifference, and it gets through to you in your center. You're powerless to do anything about it. You may keep alive in all devious ways the fires of your bitter heart, but you cannot get through to me. Underneath the surface of all tension, something else is at work. It is utterly impossible for you to keep another from loving you. Let me read that again. It is utterly impossible for you to keep another from loving you. True, you may scorn the love, you may reject it in all sorts of ways within your power. You may try to close every opening of your own heart. It will not matter. This is no easy sentimentality, but it's the very essence of the vitality of all of our being. The word that love is stronger than hate and goes beyond death is the great disclosure to one who has found that when he or she keeps open the door of his heart, it matters not how many doors are closed behind him. The word that love is stronger than hate and goes beyond death is the great disclosure to one who has found that when I keep open the door of my heart, it matters not how many doors have been closed against him. That's where I get the phrase, I love you, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. You know, when I was younger and pining over the loss of an unrequited love, or too scared to even let that be out there, it always felt like love was coming from me to that other person. And because they did not give it back to me, it somehow diminished my love. Until I began to really take this to heart, and it doesn't at all. If I love something or someone, it really is none of your business. Now, I don't need to be acting on it and chasing you around and stalking you, but at the same time, it's my gift So today when I work with people that are just torn up because of a relationship that's ended, well, I work with a lot of young people, and I'll use this phrase. I say, have you ever heard this phrase, don't cast your pearls before swine? And they'll look at me like, no. Okay. Now, and then I have to do a disclaimer. I'll say, well, I'm not calling your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, partner, whatever. I'm not calling them a pig. But your gifts, your love, they're gifts and they're pearls. Pearls are, when that quote was popular, pearls were high priced. So what it's saying is don't waste your pearls, your loves, your talents, your gifts with people that can't appreciate it. Now, I'm not telling you not to love them. You can still do that because it's really none of their business. You can still feel that inside. And when you make that little shift, that really my loving you is none of your business and you can't do anything about it, then I get to honor my ability to love. Even if it isn't returned in that particular way, because I'd never want to close my heart to loving. Our basic instinct is to love. As children, as babies, you look at a brand new baby, there is nothing but perfection there. That's when we're perfect, whole, and complete. It's been called the baby is a tabula rasa, a blank slate. That's our natural state. The only two fears that a baby has is of falling and of loud noises. But we human beings have to learn not to trust. And so, if your love has been unappreciated, rejected, your gifts have been, don't sit around waiting for somebody to discover you and appreciate it. That may not be in their makeup to be able to appreciate it. But you keep loving and then find another outlet for that love. But don't stop loving just because somebody else couldn't appreciate what you had to offer. Reclaim the power. I love you, and it really isn't any of your business. Keep open the door of your heart. That's what we've got to do stepping forward from this pandemic. Keep open our hearts. Don't close them down in bitterness. Don't close them down in arguments. That we have ways and means in our culture to deal with things that we don't feel are fair. And I have great faith in the American people, and I have great faith in people in general, that there are enough of us who can rise above whatever divisiveness is going on. And we can keep open the door to our heart and continue to love. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. I love you. There's not a damn thing you can do about it. I'm just going to keep on loving you. Bye. Bye-bye, y'all.